Well, all leaders have internal storms. And I believe the two most significant internal storms that we all face as leaders are pride and fear. And, you know, why do I think that's the case? I think that's the case because I believe that the best leaders are ones that influence other people. But the problem with pride and fear is it's all about you, right? I mean, it's like, what are you prideful of or what are you fearful of, right? It's I. And nobody wants to work for leaders that are self-absorbed. That's the problem. And so I believe you need to build a microclimate around those internal storms. A microclimate that allows you to get past your own pride and fear. And I think the best way to do that is actually to ask. I'm a big believer in coaching. I'm a big believer in personal boards of directors. I'm a big believer in accountability groups. I'm a big believer in people who go out and ask others how they're doing. And there was a time during the downturn where I really believed that we needed to bring a coach in to talk to the management team and help us to work together better. And most coaches that do their job will come in and they'll tell you, look, we're going to do a self-assessment on you. And by the way, we're going to interview 20 people around you and we're going to find out what they think of you. And it's interesting what you find. So my coach met with me and he said, well, everybody likes working with you. That's the good news. He said, the bad news is that your empathy scores are not all that high. I said, what? Come on. He said, no, your empathy scores aren't high. He said, the problem, Walt, is that you're too busy. And some of your direct reports feel that they're just too busy to talk to you. And you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And that was like a dagger in my heart because I didn't think that I was that way, but I was. And basically, I was letting the fear associated with not getting something done get in the way of my relationships. And so I worked with them on working on empathy, right? And I think I became a more empathetic leader. I'm not the best, but I'm more than I was. And I think in doing that, I think I built more trust with the people that reported to me. And so that's an internal storm. And it's an internal storm I didn't know anything about, but an internal storm that I had to try to figure out how to build my own microclimate around it to deal with it.